morning, welcome to my vlog. Hello, I'm Georgina. I'm the honest vocal coach, but I'm also a real person. It's me. It's Tuesday morning. I suppose I had to fill you in on what's been going on. My car broke down last week. I was going to pick up Alex from work because Alex has got a new job now. Anyway, the car broke down. So the car is still at the garage and hopefully I'm going to get it back this afternoon. Since then, I've had calls from the hospital to say that I've got my heart thing next Tuesday. I've also had calls from the coroner to say that it's come to the reading stage. I don't know what that means, but I did have a meeting with someone about a family statement last week, and that was really helpful actually. It kind of filled me in on everything, so I kind of know what's happening now. So now we're moving for a date for the inquest, and they asked me if I wanted to go. I didn't even know that was a thing. It's not something I'd thought about. So that's happening, so the inquest will be soon. I'm staring at the E-Action, which is Epilepsy Action newsletter that's just hit my inbox. Let me show you. So there we are. The magazine is already out. I've had lots of comments on the YouTube video, What Happened to Ellie. Lots of people saying we've read your story and we wanted to reach out to you and stuff, so that was lovely. Today I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling fairly strong, as in sort of mentally, but physically not so much. I'm exhausted still. Getting upstairs is such a job. I get out of breath really easily. And today I've got some admins to do. I've got some videos that Vi's helped me edit, so I've got those to do. I've got some psychic readings to organise. I've got to pick up the car at some point today, hopefully, which is going to cost me like 200 quid. Turns out I think it was the I'm being told alternator, but the battery wasn't recharging basically, and the cable that helps do the recharge snapped, so we're getting a new one of them. Don't need a new battery, I'm told. They think it's all right, so I guess we'll see on that one. So I'm mad busy at the moment. Everything's happening. I'm ordering stuff for my new crystal stroke psychic healing shop. I found a new wholesaler who are fantastic, so I'm organising that. The coroner has just called again. The inquest is next Thursday, so wow, I'm going to have a really emotional week next week. I've got my heart procedure on the Tuesday, and then the coroner inquest thing on the Thursday. Wow, and he sent me a long email of all the stuff to look at. My head's slightly exploding now, but I've got a few more things to do, so I'm going to crack on with that. And then, yeah, I think lunch break. So the gift I ordered for my boyfriend has arrived, and I also ordered one for Andre at the studio because I thought it was just a really sweet thing. So let me show you. So there we are. You can just see it's a specially made sign for his studio. It's got an arrow on the side so you can kind of put it up. So I've got an outdoor one as well. Got some deliveries today as well. Got the Psychic Bible. Got the Worry People, they arrived today as well. Plus I've done a big order of stock which should arrive tomorrow. So yeah, I've been busy today. Let's go outside and have a look. So it's a big post and you put the sign on the top. Ah! So he's left me holding the post. We've gone off for a drill bit. And of course Alfie wanted to get involved. He started digging down here. He was digging in my plants in the conservatory the other day. So I had to put all the soil back in. Stood holding a post. You alright, Alfie? Look, Alfie, look what you've done. So there we are, post is up. You can put whatever you want on it. Have lots of signs, like different places in the garden. I just think it's really cute. I got my car back, yay! So I'm in my car, I'm going to go to the studio now. I've got some teaching to do. I'm working with Ava. And yeah, £275 lighter, but at least it's fixed. I've got a piece of paper which explains exactly what happened, but Basically the battery wasn't charging. There's a belt that charges it, that wasn't working. There's also a fuse that had blown. So it's all fixed. Got my car back, yay! Well, that went well. Me and Ava did Hamilton Burn. My voice kept going. I'm like literally, there's a bit of the song, my world seemed to burn, but it wasn't happening, it was burn. Seem to have lost my voice this evening. Hopefully it'll come back because I've got more lessons yet. Right, so now I've got to get the PA system from the cupboard into the car because tomorrow is Ferrybridge Christmas lights, and as always I've been asked to help, which is great. I don't mind doing it. It's just I'm a bit lacking of energy this year, so we'll see how it goes. Good morning, it's Wednesday morning. It's mother and child day. I'm short of breath and I'm taking Alex on Wednesday appointments. And then today is the Ferrybridge Christmas lights switch on. So yeah, last night I didn't post anything else on the vlog because I got in quite late from work and I just didn't finish teaching till about 8:30. So it was a bit of a late one, so I thought I'll just carry on today. So right, I've got to feed the fish and go and pick up Alex. So I'm back in the car. I've just been for my tea and toast up at the art house, and Alex has gone for the appointment. There's 2 appointments today, so Alex will be back at the car soon, I think. I had a do and it freaked me out a little bit, so I was walking up the hill. You'll remember from last vlog I did, it's not even a big hill, sort of to the theatre and then over to the art house, and my heart decided it was going to beat really fast again, so I had to stop and just wait. I felt like my head was going to explode. Oh God. And it went up to 210. I've got my you know what I watch. So I've just been sat in the cafe with my cup of tea and some toast, just waiting for it to settle again and not be as crazy as it was. So it worried me a little bit because it's not done that since the hospital, when I was in hospital, like it'll be 5 weeks ago, so it'll be 6 weeks next Tuesday when I have the procedure. But it did worry me a bit because yeah, it just suddenly spiked, went really fast, and I just had to pause. It's almost like all the energy drains out of your body completely and your heart's beating like a mad thing in your chest. You feel really lightheaded, so you have to just kind of stand and wait until it stops. So now I've got a bit of a weird feeling in my head. So I'm back at the car now. Don't worry, I'm not driving at the moment. I'm just sat in it. Yeah, that was a weird one. Well, not weird, but not very pleasant. And while I was in the coffee shop, it's an art house, so they do crafts and things like that. So there's galleries and people coming and going all the time. This girl came over to me. I think she works there. She said, the picture you took of me earlier, can you please delete it? I'm like, what's she talking about? And I took a picture of the there's a lamp and the stuff in the art house saying tea and toast. It's on my Instagram, check it out. Anyway, she thought I was taking a picture of her. She said, the picture you've taken of me and my friend. I'm like, what are you talking about? So that made me feel really uncomfortable and strange, which is why I'm back at the car and not still sat in the coffee shop. I can completely understand if someone had a picture taken of them without their consent, they'd be a bit unhappy. But I hadn't taken a picture of her. I actually snapped a picture of the lamp and just the little menu, just to say where I was from my Instagram. So I don't know. It's a weird one. What kind of person would be worried about something like that? If that happened when I was there, would I be worried if someone I thought someone taking a picture of me? It's a weird one, isn't it? Because everyone has phones now, and often taking selfies and pictures of the surroundings and things like that. So what's acceptable or not acceptable to be taking pictures of people without the consent and stuff like that? It's a weird one. I'm going to have to look into this. I don't really know any rules on it, but it was just a bit taken aback by it, and it made me feel really uncomfortable. You know, like I was violating her space or whatever. So I'll probably not go back into the art house now, because it just makes me feel weird. How strange. Yeah. So when Alex gets back to the car, we're off to the next appointment. I think I've got another half an hour yet, so I'll just chill here for a bit. And we're off to another appointment. This one's in Castleford. It's like appointment day for Alex. Depending on how I get on, we're doing Ferrybridge Christmas lights. But it stopped raining, so that's a good sign, because we're outside today. It's a good job Alex is with me, because I'm not carrying them speakers on my own. So I'm in Castleford now, back from Wakefield. Alex has gone for their third appointment. So I'm going to go and sit in the Weatherspoons and get some food while I'm waiting. Oh God. And then to Ferrybridge for the Christmas lights. So we've been for food. Alex's appointments have all gone well. And we're basically in the Gravity in Escape in Cass, and they've got this new cart thing, and it looks so cool. Okay, so it happened again, so I'm gonna have to go home now. I'm supposed to be doing the Christmas lights at Ferrybridge, but I've had to cancel because it happened again. I went up the stairs to the toilets. You know how restaurants have the toilets upstairs? I went upstairs and got to the top, and it went berserk. Literally 210 beats per minute again, and it don't feel right now. It really don't. So I'm gonna have to go home now. Yeah. Now I'm thinking, well, I'm hoping I'm going to get to Tuesday, which is this procedure that I'm having at the hospital. But with it happening twice today, And this is today. You see those spikes at the top there? Those two high ones? That's this morning and this afternoon. So it's come back down again. But if I go further, like... There we go. If I go like months, it goes right back to when I was in hospital. I'm a wee bit concerned, which is why I've had to cancel doing the Christmas lights. I'm going to go home. I'm just monitor it, and if it happens again and it doesn't stop, I'm told I have to phone an ambulance, because they're going to have to do the heart zap sooner, or try more drugs of some form to slow it down. But my buddy didn't like, what's that? TikTok now. Post today in 3 minutes and see what your friends are up to. Okay, cool. So yeah, I think that's for me today. That's me done today. I'm going to go home and get some rest, and hopefully my heart can settle and we'll make it to next Tuesday. So next week's going to be a busy week. A heart procedure and an inquest, which I'm not even allowing my brain to consider or think about right now, because I know how horrific and traumatic it is and all the rest of it. So I'm not letting it in right now. But yeah, it's got to happen. So yeah. So see you in the next one. Thanks for watching my little life. Bye now. Bye bye.